morning, everybody. View from my tent opening. And you can see it is a foggy day. It's windy, but it's foggy. Which is a shame because in point 3, we're going to be going over a mountaintop that has a fire tower. But if it's like this up there, which I'm sure it will be, I'm not even going to bother going up to the top of the tower because you're not going to be able to see shit. It's a shame because today there's going to be a few mountaintops in there that we would have been able to get some good views off of. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, stay tuned. We'll see what we can do today. Kind of moving slow. It's only a little bit after 7 right now, but yeah, just kind of moving slow. Really didn't sleep that well last night. Oh well. Well, I'm going to walk down to the spring, get some more water, top everything off, and then get packed up and we'll get moving. Of course, I've got to change into my wet, salty, sweaty clothes, which, despite the wind, they're still frickin' wet. So, another day of wet clothes. Well, just as I was getting ready to step off and start hiking, the rain came in. Yeah, I went down and used the privy and left everything up here in the shelter. And just as I got back up here and had everything packed, literally I just packed everything up and I was getting ready to put my pack on my back. Rain came in. So maybe I'll just hang here for a little bit. Oh, what the hell. Got nothing but time anyway. So, don't know if you guys heard that. So anyway, I'm looking at tomorrow doing a Nero in Manchester Center. I got to look and see what's available as far as accommodations. But I just want to whip in there, clean up stuff, do a resupply, and get out the next day early in the morning. I was looking at getting at least decent miles in today, but we can wait. I'll try and wait this out. When I get a break, then I'll step off and start hiking. So, I mean, either tomorrow I'll do 6 miles to get into Manchester, or I'll do 8, or I'll do 10. Whatever it takes. No biggie. But, I'm going to be on my phone today because of the stuff that's going on. There's a shelter. Fancy. Yeah, Vermont shelters aren't that good. They're very rudimentary and I don't know, not too inspiring. Sorry to all you Vermonters out there. All right, hey, just went past the fire tower, talked to some people that were up there. It's socked in. It's nothing but it's fog. They did say it was breezy up there, but other than that, so not going to delay my journey by going up there and not having like a good view to show you guys. Hopefully we'll get some stuff later today. We shall see. I just have this feeling it's going to be kind of foggy like this all day. I looked at the forecast the entire week. There's supposed to be like rain every freaking day. So maybe Nero into Manchester Center tomorrow might be a smart move. Like I say, go in there, resupply, clean up, do a little repair on a few things, and just kind of do a quick little reset to get back into it. Now, let me show you what I'm hiking with. There you go. I know you don't want to look at me, but you can see how foggy it is in here. It's kind of gives you that feeling like something out of Lord of the Rings in here. You know, one thing will be a surprise after spending all this time on the East Coast and how green everything is, to go back home to Colorado, which, yes, we've got greenery, but nothing like this. So it's going to be a little odd to go back from green vegetation overload to more sparse. And I haven't been keeping track of what the weather's like, but you know, if it's a typical Colorado summer, the rain's probably been few and far between. So things might be getting a little brown by now, like the grass and stuff like that out in the prairies. Alright, there we go. Well, at least I got a nice little downhill. Do have a breeze coming through the trees here, which is very helpful, but it's like a wet breeze. So your sweat really doesn't dry off or cool you off much. A lot of moss everywhere. All right, back to hiking. You know, one thing I've noticed here in Vermont, there must be like a white paint shortage because, yeah, some of the blazing, holy cow, it is really bad. I mean, the hell's that supposed to be? Come on, guys. Now, after you were supposed to have made the turn, there's another blaze. But it would have been nice if they had something better beforehand to let you know. You know, and the sad thing is that the Green Mountain Club maintains, you know, this portion of the trail because it's also the long trail, I guess. And in a few places where they have camping and all that, they want you to pay $5, a $5 donation or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. You know, my point is, if you're paying for that, where's that money going? Because it's obviously not going back to maintain the trail. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, there's been a few sections of this trail here where it's, I mean, obviously nobody's done anything in a very long time to fix it or clean it up or anything. It's a shame. All right, looks like we're going up the hill. All right, hey, quick update. Just stopped and took a little break for lunch, and it just so happened that I timed that correctly because it rained for about half an hour. Heading towards Stratton Mountain. Actually, almost there. Sun is trying to poke its way out. You can see around me, but it'll come out for a little bit. Then the clouds will engulf the sun again, and it's supposed to be that way for the rest of the day. Hopefully we'll have a good view from Stratton. If not, I'm not going to bother filming. Alright. Other than that, it's mostly been, green tunnel kind of stuff. Not really a whole bunch of elevation gain, but this is really slow going because of the mud and the stuff that's on the trail. I mean, you're getting some big rocks and stuff like that, and boulders that you got to dodge around, and that's really what slows you down. It's frustrating. You just can't fly over them, and especially when everything's wet like this. You try and speed through this, and you're gonna hit some wet leaves, or you're gonna hit a wet root, and you're going ass over tea kettle, and nothing ever good comes out of that. So, like I said, not really that bad, but it's just kind of slow going. I actually talked to a lady at the shelter, and we were talking about the same thing. It's like, yeah, the elevation's no big deal. Going up and downhill. A lot of times the climbs and descents, you're going over boulders, or you're using the stairs made out of rock. But for the most part, it's stuff like this that freaking slows you down. So now you got to pick your way through this freaking mud hole up here. That just eats up your time. And it's not, nothing major, but even little stuff like this, you got to take a couple extra steps to dodge around. All that shit adds up. Really keeps you from getting in some good miles. Well, I haven't checked the weather app. Last time I did, it showed like rain every single day during the week. I would like to be in New Hampshire, if not pretty damn close to New Hampshire, and anywhere between 7 to 10 days. That's what I'm hoping for. Going to have a resupply sent there. Got to get a hold of my daughter, and she's got a box already to send out, so get a hold of her and have it sent today or tomorrow. But it's going to be sent to I think it's Hanover, right there in New Hampshire. It's the first town in New Hampshire, and the funny thing is that the trail runs right to the post office, so that'll make picking that up a lot simpler. All right, back to hiking. Okay, well, settled in the tent here. I was, well, lost my little rubber wedding ring. Shit. Oh well, it was really loose anyway. So I'm hitting an outfitter tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have one. Sorry, honey. I still love you. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I ended up stopping not at the shelter, which was a half mile down this dirt road, but I went past that. There's a stream here, and when I looked up over to the other side, I was like, "Wow, it looks like a camping area on the other side of the stream." And I walked over, and it was okay, but I saw this little path, so I walked around and it opened up back here to the woods, and somebody built a fire ring over there, and there's enough room for like 20 freaking tents back here. I think this is kind of like a party spot. I saw some broken bottles and stuff. But yeah. So that's where we ended up tonight. It's a 20-mile day. So I guess I'm back. I guess I'm okay. I just got lucky with with some of the terrain there, and was able to push it, especially after Stratton Mountain. It was kind of cruisy, still dodging the mud and roots and rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, able to push it and get a 20-mile day in, even though I started at like 8 o'clock. So kind of got a late start, but yeah, feel pretty good about that. It's been a few minutes since I did a 20-mile day, so tomorrow's going to be really short into town. So I might not even film it. We'll see. Golly, I still can't believe I lost that ring. Check all my pockets just to make sure. Anyway, I mean, if I lost it, I lost it. Like I said, it was really loose on me. So maybe I can find something in town tomorrow. Maybe the outfitter's got some rings. So that's about it for today. Yeah, if it's going to be probably real short to to get into town, and if that's the case, I'm not going to even bother filming it. But we'll see. Still need to make a reservation. The signal up here is really shitty, so I can't get through. So I'll just do it tomorrow when I have. I'm going to walk to this one area that's got an overlook of like Manchester Center. So hopefully I'll have a good signal up there. I'm going to try to get to the Econo Lodge. I have enough points to have a free night stay. So try and get my free night tomorrow. Yay. All right. That's about it. We'll talk to you soon. A quick addendum to last night's video. Summer ring. It is, I mean, it's like, look at that. Yeah. It's like extremely loose on my hands. But I found it was around the campsite. So when I get into town today, I'm going to wrap string or tape or something around that. I need to tighten it up. Either that or I'll hopefully get a new one at the outfitter. So, crisis averted.